Summer is over, the kids are back at school, and your calendar is quickly filling up with extracurricular activities. If this sounds familiar to you, you probably know just how hard it is to get that quality family time. And it's always good to ask for help, so giving us some tips and tricks today is Mom on the Run, Colleen Burns. Hi, Colleen. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Alex.
I am the oldest of 5 kids, so I know just how difficult it can be to get everyone at the table. We're all going in different directions, so how do you do it?
Well, as you were just mentioning, the holidays are just around the corner. Our calendar is filling up with all those social commitments, and with everything going on during the week, it is harder and harder to get in that crucial quality family time. At my house, if we can get even a couple of nights of the week where my family's all together for dinner, it is considered a win, and so I try to make the most of those evenings. On those nights, I often like to turn to my freezer for a little help, because you may be surprised to learn that many frozen meals actually have fewer calories, fat, and sodium levels than the average homemade recipe. And they can serve as a great base for a balanced meal if you round it out with a healthy side dish. Rather than spending the evening cooking a full meal from scratch, I can focus on spending that time with my family instead. So even consider pizza. It can be part of a nutritious, balanced meal with the right portions and a healthy side dish of fresh fruits or vegetables. Pizza's easy, of course, and everyone loves it. I like DiGiorno's pepperoni crispy pan pizza because it comes in its own pan, and the mozzarella melts over the edge to perfectly caramelize the crust while it's in the oven. I then have about 20 minutes while it's cooking to round out the meal with those fresh fruits and vegetables.
Now, kind of going along with this food theme that we're talking about, it's so easy to just stop by McDonald's, Burger King when you're on the run and everyone's in all these different places. So how do you get them to eat right also?
Well, you know, you bring up a good point. It is quick and easy to go to a fast food restaurant, but you know what? It's also easy to have your family kind of help in the process of making your meal, because then you can cook more nutritiously and you're enjoying the process and you're able to talk during that whole time. So not just sitting down to dinner and talking, but actually cooking or talking while you're making dinner. And one of the interactive foods that my kids like to do is like a salad bar. So I'll hand the kids a lettuce wrap and they'll fill it up with their favorite vegetables. We'll maybe have some dried fruit and nuts and a little dressing. I can cut up all the vegetables in advance, or you could have your children help with that as well. It's another process they could help with. But then those leftovers can be used the next night for a stir fry, for example. And then we can sit down, enjoy Thursday night football, or maybe play a board game after dinner. I like to feel good about what I'm putting on the table for my family, so I always do make sure to be mindful of portion sizes. I read the nutrition labels, especially when you're having a more decadent food like pizza. You always want to look at the ingredient list, check out calories and the fat in the servings. Also, choose those frozen foods with no artificial ingredients, because they are out there.
Now, where can our families go and get some more information?
You can find great recipes and tips for making easy and nutritious meals by visiting nestleusa.com/balance.
And thanks to Nestle for bringing us that information.